There is no network that exists which is as lame and biased and ill-informed and totally devoid of anything even approximating rational thought than MSDNC. It's the home of Al Sharpton, the show that nobody watches, and a man that whose relevance, I think, left maybe 25 years ago, perhaps. It's the home of Joy Reid, who I only find interesting because of her hairstyles, and now she's decided to just completely go sans hair into a blonde, kind of a unique, not an alopecia look, but something very different, minus the brows. Very interesting. I think the hair, along with Whoopi Goldberg, wearing mops and, whatever these things are, the Smurf helmet, it's hair stuff. Anyway. But she says absolutely nothing. This is a woman who, of course, Joy Reid, who years later wrote these terribly homophobic things on a website and then claimed that time bandits went back in time and did this, which is ridiculous. MSDNC is the home of Rachel Maddow, who works, one day a week and gets $30-40 million for what? I don't know. That show had, whatever it was that brought her to the farm, whatever it was, her smarts, her attitude, the style, her personal life, whatever it was, it's run its course. And she'll come up every 5 years or 10 years with a book that nobody reads, and she's able to fool people into thinking, I'm the smartest person here. She is, because she works like 1 day a week, and nobody watches her show. But the best of the best is Morning Joe, MOURN. Because it's the mourning, it's the bereavement of a show that used to be sort of good. With the most, if ever there's a Frabissima face, the Funja face, the Termagant, the Harridan, the scowling shrew, it's Meager Brzezinski. Meager, Zika, the Zika virus, who is this woman who wants more than anything else to be popular, sexy, interesting. What she and Joe concocted, what they had planned, how they were going to be the first couple of show business, of the Hollywood, of the Beltway, but how they went to Trump and basically kissed his arse when he was toying with the idea of Trump TV. I mean, they threw everything. And Trump looked at them and laughed, and they never forgot it. And now they are watched exclusively by people in D.C., the only people who watch their show. And what they say is beyond. It's not comical. I don't want to say gaslighting. I don't know. But what's the most interesting is this is the daughter of Zbigniew Brzezinski, who is one of the most unhappy people, whose whole role before was, oh, stop it, please, stop it. The show's gone through an iteration of the same. When you've got Donnie Deutsch as the brain trust, and you've got, is Mike Barnacle on there? Remember, he had his plagiarism issues years ago. Mike Barnacle adding nothing. But you're looking at a show that died, like a star that died millions of years ago, but the light hasn't hit yet. It's the worst. And again, the only reason I see it is it's on part of this YouTube rotation, which is, by the way, important. That's why you should like what we're doing. So some meager friend has to watch me. But it's something that is beyond anything I've seen. And enough can't be said. It's sometimes, sometimes when you have a cuticle and you pull it and you're saying, why am I pulling this? This hurts. Or you got a piece of skin in your mouth and you're chewing on it and it hurts. And you're saying, why am I doing this? That's that show. It's horrible. It's lame. I guess they're making the money through carriage fees, or carrier fees, or whatever it is. But, I mean, put it this way. If ever you wanted to outlaw waterboarding and you wanted to put something which is equally horrible, put on the Joe and Meager show.